My friends traumatized a burglar, but it was so funny we got away with it. In college, I was throwing an end-of-year party at my house and suddenly felt the need to throw up. Both bathrooms were taken, so as a last resort, I ran outside into the bushes. When I was finally done and looked up, I saw my neighbor's window open. Weird, because he was at the party and lived alone. I went over to the window and saw some guy with a travel bag stuffing everything valuable he could fit inside it. It took me a minute to realize what I was seeing, but when it hit me, I ran back upstairs, telling everyone there was someone robbing the house next door. A few girls called the police, but for the guys it was already too late. Some picked up brooms, one even got a roll of duct tape, and all ran across to the house next door. The burglar saw them, panicked, and tried to leave through the same window. By then, it was already too late, because the mob of drunk guys tackled him to the ground and hit him with their brooms. He just lay there absolutely terrified. When the rest of the guys came outside, the duct tape guy started to tie the burglar's hands and feet together. After someone brought a giant trash bag outside, we fit his entire body inside of it. He was wrapped up like a Christmas present with his head sticking out. While we continued to tape him with the entire roll, he just sat there mumbling, promising to never come back. The police were still nowhere in sight. One guy had the idea to go get more stuff to tie him up with. By this point, he already looked like a human caterpillar. They went to the dollar store and came back with no rubber bands, but an entire rope. They weren't going to hurt him. I went up to check if everyone else inside was okay and to see when the cops were coming. 5 minutes later, I came back out and saw they had somehow tied him upside down to a lamppost, leaving him hanging there. Everybody was still drunk, and the police response time was unbelievably slow. By the time they arrived 15 minutes later, we had already brought our speakers outside and kept partying around the human caterpillar. Someone even offered him a beer, but he couldn't drink it upside down. A few neighbors came outside to tell us to turn the noise down, but after seeing the guy and hearing who he was, they laughed and were just thankful we caught a burglar. The cops tried to seem serious, but we could see them hiding their smiles. They had been searching for this guy for a while and couldn't believe we caught him like this. They weren't mad since we were all 21 and didn't hurt him. The best part, they got him down, put him in their car, and literally drove off while keeping him in his caterpillar.